Oh, baby.
My face always looks fucking crooked in photos, so we don't have to do that if you guys want to.
I was like, fuck. I forgot we were doing that. Boner fucking alert. Welcome back to Gossip with Grace, Unfiltered, the podcast. I'm your host, Grace, and of course I have the blonde squad here with me, Taylor and Kate.
Hey,
so beautiful. Boner alert. And today I have Miss Jada joining me.
What?
Jada, are you so excited?
I'm very excited.
So today me and Jada have just a very hate rant session about shit that pisses us off.
Oh yeah.
Boys, obviously.
Okay.
Wingstop, rats.
Mm-hmm.
The list goes on and on and on. So if you're interested, keep watching. Woo! So Jada.
What's up?
So you have a following on TikTok.
I do, yeah.
So I want to hear how you kind of started out.
It was honestly when I say it was an accident. It was on my sister's birthday last year, her 22nd, and we were going out to dinner with my parents, and then we were having a party at my house afterward.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, I'll just do my makeup beforehand, and I did, and I was like, I hate the way it came out. But I was like, I have to go to dinner, and I'm complaining about it the whole time in the car. I'm like, I look so disgusting. Christina was like, girl, you don't. So I come back home, and everybody's showing up for the party. I'm like, I cannot go down to the party with my makeup looking like this. So I prop up my phone, and I was like, redo my fucking makeup with me. I was fucking heated. And then I posted it, partied with my sister, went to my sneaky link's house, woke up in his bed the next morning, came back home, took a nap, and I woke up and it had I don't know, I think it was 50K. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. And I had I had 200 something followers before, and my follower count was just going up and up and up. And yeah, that was basically, I think I hit 10K in less than a week.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was very fast. And then yeah, I've just been,
the rest was history.
Yeah,
oh my god, that's so fun.
Yeah,
that's actually crazy. That happened to me in 2020.
mm-hmm.
But I didn't take advantage of what I had. I didn't know what I had until I lost it. And I got viral. I had I think 200 followers probably, and then it only went up to 5K.
Mm-hmm.
I still only have 5,000 because I don't really post on my personal.
Yeah.
But I went viral for pooping basically, but it was a skit.
Oh.
So
period.
And people still I get comments to this day on this video. I just got one
really?
Yesterday of someone being oh my god, whatever they said, and I'm this was 5 fucking years ago. Let's move on.
Yo, yeah, 2020 was 5 years ago. It's crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. Are you one of those people that misses quarantine, or do you
no.
Good, because I hated it. I did not have fun. I got fat. I was bored, and school got canceled.
Yeah, it was just a lot. And I was in high school too. I was a freshman when it hit.
Oh my god! Wait, how old are you?
I'm only 20.
Oh my god!
Wait, how old are you guys?
Well, I'm 22.
I'm
okay.
22. I'm 23, almost 24.
Okay.
I just turned 22. But so when you were a freshman in 2020?
Yeah.
I was a senior.
Yeah, my sister was too.
Oh my God, that's
that was our
crazy.
first year back in school at the same time, and then it got cut
That's
short.
crazy.
Yeah.
Completely different perspectives of things.
Jesus.
I'm always
Yeah.
curious because everyone's always fighting over what was the worst position to be in during quarantine.
I feel
whatever.
it probably was my sister. Freshman year, it's cool, but my senior year was normal. I got to do all the senior shit. She never got to do that.
Wait, is your sister 2020 or 2021?
She's 2020.
Okay, I was
so it's
2021. So the 2020 seniors, they got most of a normal year, but they missed the fun part.
Yeah.
We got none of a normal year, and we got 4 weeks of fun, which I mean,
I
pros
do
and
think
cons.
a lot of people are going to disagree with that
Bob-
one.
Wait, I have something to say about that though. Yeah. So I think that the seniors and the juniors of the COVID year had it equally as bad, because I was a senior and I didn't get to graduate with any of my friends. I didn't get a prom. I already bought my dress.
Yeah, that was my sister.
We didn't have our final spring season for lacrosse.
Yeah.
We all ran out of school to beat traffic and then never went back. It all sucked.
Yeah.
Everything the best part of your senior year basically got taken away.
Yeah.
But we got drive-bys, gifts, fundraisers, hand-delivered yearbook and cap and gown from your favorite teacher. We got all this stuff. We still graduated in person.
Yeah.
And We
You
were just
did?
we were split up into 5
Mine
groups.
did. Mine
though.
got nothing.
Really?
And-
Nothing.
My sister still graduated in person.
Yeah,
I'm not
my
even-
school had
Mine
a-
did
in
not.
person.
No, they got nothing, and I felt so bad
Oh,
for all
jeez.
of them.
I'm not even mad that we got split up. The only reason I was upset was because my friends, we were split up by last name, and I didn't have any, like, of my best friends besides maybe, like, one person in my group.
Mm-hmm.
But my graduation was 28 minutes. I was like, bye. Because
Yeah.
I had, like, a group chat of, like, friends. Like, it was, like, 30 of us that would all go to, like, people would throw parties and we'd all go.
Yeah.
And so we all, the 30 of us, had a graduation, a fake graduation in their backyard. Like, all of the parents came. It was, like, real, like, we wore caps and gowns. There was a speech. There was all this. So, like, that was, like, more fun than if we were all just, like, graduating with the rest of, like, our class.
Yeah.
So it worked out. I was going to say, like, the juniors didn't miss out on that, but their, like, senior year was kind of messed up in the
It was
beginning.
iffy because I was a junior, even though I'm a month older than you. State cutoffs are weird, but
Yeah.
like we didn't get like any normal senior year. We got no senior dance. Like
yeah, like my sister.
fall
she-
sports were like all like messed up. Like sports for like that whole year were like messed up. Like I had to wear like masks at
Yeah,
my track meets.
my friends who were like in, obviously a grade above me, they like couldn't do, because it honestly wasn't normal again until like 2 or 3 years later.
like my
it
freshman year of
wasn't-
college is when it became like normal again. Like I was going to the clubs in a mask.
What was
Clubs
what was
in
your
a
freshman
mask.
year? Yeah, like club in a mask is crazy.
Yeah, they would yell at you if you didn't wear a mask.
That I wouldn't even
Wow.
go at that point. My sister didn't really go to the club her freshman year. She would just like party on campus because like, yeah, they weren't even doing in-person classes. Like it was, you just
Yeah.
went to.
We were online, too.
Yeah, it was weird.
They, like, made it. They split the classes up second semester, freshman year in
Yeah.
college. Like, so half the class would go in person, the other would be online.
Mhm.
But I was gonna say, so we got all that stuff taken away, but we also got, like, probably more recognition for, like, graduating because of it.
Yeah.
The juniors didn't have to experience that, but, like, the stuff that, like, they didn't get to do in the beginning of their school year, like, no one cared anymore. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, so they had it sucky, too, but at least, again, like, they had, like, I guess the end of the year stuff, which is, like, all the celebration of graduating. I don't know. So, I always say, like, it's not a competition.
Yeah.
Like, when it comes to, I know people are like, no, we had it way worse, but, like, I don't know. I feel like it also depended on, like, what your school did about it.
Yeah.
And, like, what state you lived in.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But at least one good thing about masks, I was just talking about this with my lash tech, is that you didn't have to smell bad breath. You didn't have to smell
Oh,
BO.
yeah.
And when I originally found you on TikTok, it was from your TikTok of you saying, does anyone else get pissed the fuck off when people stink?
Really? I thought
Yes.
it was from the bagel one.
No, it was from that one. And I started cracking up. And I clicked on your profile and I said, we need to get this girl to come here right now. So, because I have a fear of smelling bad. And
Me too. I just sprayed perfume before I got in. The
Did you
car
see
with
me
it.
just how many times I just sprayed
Yeah.
different ones? I'm like, I can't.
My mom was like, Jada, that's too much. I'm like, Mom, I don't care. Like, I cannot. If I don't smell myself smelling good, I'm going to think that I stink.
I'd rather have someone be like, oh my God, you have so much perfume on, and then pee you fucking reek. I'm
Yeah.
like, no. So
Yeah.
I completely agree. And I just talked about this on a previous episode, but I recently went to the lash place, not the one in Connecticut.
Yeah.
But I went to one on Long Island,
Yeah.
and I had one girl do my lashes, and her breath stunk. And
Oh,
she's this close to my face. I booked with a different girl because I'm like, I'm not doing it. Breath stunk.
ew.
So I stopped going because I'm like, that's fucking
No,
crazy.
that's valid. Yeah,
So
that's valid. Whenever I'm like close to people, like I'll go like this because like I just feel like it's gross to be like breathing in someone's face regardless of your breath stinks. So like, yeah, I always like kind of just go like this.
yeah, I don't like when when people get in my face like that too
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
get scared that like I smell in some way.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's not even them. I'm just like. So I'm
no,
like,
I'm the same way.
I can't.
It's crazy to me how some people don't like really think of that, of like how
Yeah.
people don't think of like other people, especially in that situation, because there's so many, especially boys. Sorry, but not sorry. Especially boys who
No,
literally
men have a stench.
They're
Oh,
literally
yeah,
There's a man
so
stench.
bad. It's
The reason
so
why
bad.
I made that video is because I was talking to my sister about this. We weren't like friends. We were kind of just like distant, like acquaintances. But he like used to be like, oh, I don't really shower unless I like stink. Exactly. And we would all be like, bro, like that's not cute. You know, like you need to get in the shower, and he would just be like, I just don't feel the need to.
What?
He's like, I showered 2 days ago. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
like, and like this man would stink, and like we used to tell him, like, you know, it's not like cute to like stink like that, but like be hygienic. And then when I made the video on TikTok, so many people were like, this is so like inconsiderate towards people who don't have access to water. Like, I'm not talking about.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't think
they're
the
seeing
people. I don't think the people that don't have access to water have access to a phone where they are seeing your video in the first place.
I was saying, like, I'm like, why would
That's
I
also
talk
different,
about the
yeah.
less fortunate? Like, that's fucked. Don't
That's
get me wrong. I
different.
talk shit, but I would never talk like that's
yeah,
just
like
evil.
oh, like you don't have water, like
yeah.
you stink.
I
like,
was like,
fuck
I'm talking
you.
about people who are just like
Fully
nasty
capable.
and don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
Like,
It's
that's
different if you
annoying.
can't clean yourself versus if you
Yeah.
don't want to, and that
Yeah.
should be like a necessity of life. Like you have water, like to like you can survive with water. You can drink it. Do you have a roof over your head? Okay, you got to make sure you're showering.
Yeah.
That's like, or at least like attempting to not stink of shit. Like
Yeah.
if you're a normal person in society.
Even if it's just like baby wipes, bro. Like, you just gotta figure out something.
the breath shit pisses me off bad. Like
Yeah, no, that's like really, really gross.
I am traumatized because I think that girls deserve compensation if they were in a relationship where they were dating someone who wouldn't brush their teeth.
Oh, that's.
Because I deserve compensation.
Oh my god.
I
you
had an
went through
ex-boyfriend.
that?
It would be like 3 p.m. Did you brush your teeth today? No, I will right now. What are you talking about? It's dinner time.
No, that's
How do you not feel
disgusting.
the ick?
Like how are you
Yeah.
not waking up? It's the first thing I do when I wake up.
Oh yeah.
Well, the first thing I do is rip my vape, but then I brush my teeth. Like, but like that's what I mean. It's just
yeah.
like,
I don't understand that. Like, people who just lack hygiene, that just pisses me the fuck off.
like again, it's like a bare minimum like priority.
Yeah, for sure.
Disgusting.
Literally, especially when it has to do with men, like you said. It's just, ugh, I hate it. Especially when you're drunk, like when a guy is like trying to make out with you, I'm like, bro, like you literally stink, like your breath.
They have the beer
stink.
smell on there.
Yes.
I'm like,
Oh my god, they
So-
smell worse than that. Like they always smell like BO and like sweat and like
Oh yeah.
vomit. Like
Oh my god.
the ones
I
in
don't know
New
about all
Haven.
that.
The ones in New Haven are stinky.
They'll just like, if you're at the club, like yeah, like they'll smell like BO and like backwoods and
I don't know
like
about all that.
like
Zans.
Henny, like it's just gross.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
With
yeah,
the sweat.
yeah,
I'm like, why are you dancing? That's not for you.
yeah.
They got
like,
sweat
That's not for
stains.
you.
it's so ick.
You're like, you should not be dancing.
Yeah.
You ever see the pit stains when they just wear a
Oh
t-shirt?
my god. No, I hate it. Like,
I'm
I'm
like-
literally scared of club men. Like, I walk around with my mace literally like this. Like, get away from me.
As you should. Come prepared.
Oh my god. I actually don't like talking to men in the first place.
Oh, I'm scared of them for the most part, yeah.
I'm not
Like,
even scared of them. I just think they're gross.
Oh, well,
Except
yeah,
for
that's
like
real.
No, this I always say this. Not men, boys. You could be
Yes.
45, but if you're a piece of shit, you're a boy.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
My you know what I mean? Like
No, I know
men you
exactly
like
what
are
you
men.
Yeah.
Men you don't like are boys.
Exactly.
That's like so boys. That's why I hate that we titled our segment "Why I Hate Men."
Yeah.
But like whatever. I don't know. I was gonna say we can go into I Just Got Soft from there because Why I Hate Men is dead. That's what I Just Got Soft used to be, but we wanted to include all people to hate.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay, like we have to change it. My I Just Got Soft is from having the worst day ever yesterday. Like
yesterday.
I was like, I don't have anything. Like I had a pretty good week. It was progressively getting worse.
Yeah.
And
Beautiful.
I had
We love when that happens.
yeah, like I had my period and I was like
Oh.
really trying to keep myself together because I have like actually problems.
Oh,
Like
girl.
I can't no like diagnosed issues. Like so I have to be like if someone pisses me off, like I literally just have to be like so like I told Kate this. I was on my period, well, I still am,
Yeah.
and I was on the phone with my boyfriend, and I was like, oh my God, I literally look like Winnie the Pooh right now. Like, I need to, like, get liposuction or something.
Oh my God.
And he starts, like, laughing, and I fucking lost my shit, like, hysterically crying, and I was like, you just laughed at that a little too hard. Like, you're laughing so, like, so loud at that. Like, you think it's true. Oh my God. And then he's, like, texting me, like, when I went to bed, he's like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I shouldn't have, like, laughed. Like, that was really distasteful. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I was being a little dramatic. Like, he literally thought I was gonna, like, break up with him. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
How
no.
hard were you crying,
I was,
girlfriend?
like, fucking, like, gasping for air.
Oh
like,
my God.
Literally from something I said about myself. Like,
Yeah.
so
No, that's, like, so me, though.
I have to, like, keep myself in check.
Yeah.
So I'm really trying. And I did pretty well for the most part with not, like, losing my mind.
Yeah.
So I'm in a big rush to get here. I was supposed to get a 5:30 ferry.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so I, like, left work early. I had to go meet with someone for, like, podcast inquiries.
Yeah.
And then I had to go tanning, obviously. And then I still had to shower, pack my shit, and get in the car and go. So I get home from doing all the stuff out. So all I do is shower and pack at, like, 4. So I had an hour to do all this. I'm like, I'm golden. Packing, I already made my list of what to pack. I'm throwing everything in. I grab a pair of shorts. Fingernail breaks. And so I'm like, fuck. But I'm like, all right, it's fine. I have glue.
Yeah.
Like, I'm prepared. My nails break all the time. So I'm like, okay, I should have to glue it.
Yeah.
It will not glue. Like, mind you, again, I told you, I'm naked. The shower's running. I'm about to get in. And I'm, like, performing surgery in the middle of the bathroom. And I just started, like, screaming. Like, I didn't even say anything. I was just like, ah! 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 And I'm, like, literally, like, a blob, like, screaming in my room. My mom comes in. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, nothing. My nail broke. I'm like nothing. Because I'm fucking naked. I'm like, get out. So I'm like, she's like, okay, stop screaming. Stop, like.
That set you off.
I stood there like this for a second. I was like, 1, 2, 3. I was like, I have to go get it fixed. Like, I'm not going to make this right. I have to get the next one. And so I go get it fixed. Guys, what the fuck is that? Like, okay, I want to say for the record, I'm not mad at the nail salon. I've gone to this place, like, I used to go there all the time when I was younger. Now I go to this girl at Visionary Nails. V-E-E. It's like vision, but Vision, because her name is Veronica. Go and look on Instagram because she's amazing. But my nail broke and she couldn't see me. She could only see me at 6, and I was, like, in a rush, so I couldn't go. So I was like, I'm going to have to go here. This is what she did. Guys, what the actual fuck?
Wait, the difference is crazy.
So
No curve.
I was like deflated. I wasn't even soft. I was just deflated. But they did the best they could. They didn't have straight nails. It's fine. And they match the color well. Like, this is not shitting on the nail salon. This is literally just like, come on. I got to walk around with a hook. And then I was running to the ferry and I had to stop at 7-Eleven. Tell me why the guy is. So I had to get a gift card for someone who got me a free ticket for the ferry. So I was like, okay, I'm going to get a Celsius and I'm going to get her a gift card while I'm in here. And so I'm like I'm about to pay, and the guy's like, do you need a 7-Eleven gift card? And I'm like, no. And he's like, oh, like, because, like, I think someone stole our 7-Eleven gift cards. Like, I keep them up here now because, like, but mind you, this is, like, through an accent that I can't really understand either. So I'm, like, just kind of being like, yeah, like, I don't know if he asked me a question. I don't know if he, like, so I'm just like, yeah, like, also in a rush. And so he's saying something, and he's like, yeah, so, like, we have to pay for them because, so, like, when we charge people, we have to add on, like, some extra money. Like, what's the word? And I was like, a tax? And he was like, no. And I'm like, oh my God.
I literally just left.
I was like, I didn't pay yet. So I was like, I would have literally been like, I have to go. But I was like, yeah. And he's like, going on this whole thing. And then he's like, yeah, like, a tax. And I'm like, well, just fucking said that 5 minutes ago. But so then, whatever. That shit pissed me off bad, though. I was like, are you going to stop talking about that? I don't fucking care. I literally want like, in my head, I was like, I care more about anything else going on right now than this story about the 7-Eleven gift cards. Yeah. I will never purchase a 7-Eleven gift card now because of that. I don't give a fuck. Like, I was pissed.
Petty.
Oh my God.
Really?
That's all I can do. But the guy was nice. I feel bad. But I don't feel bad enough. Cause,
yeah, for sure.
Like, be quiet.
It was, what's your, what is it called again?
I just got soft.
I just got soft. I don't know why I thought it was called something else. I just got soft. Okay, I'll tell you. Oh my God.
Yes, let me know.
Okay, so I am not like I mean, I feel like I come across as like very awkward sometimes or like unapproachable from what I've been told. Or like, I don't know if I'm off-putting. I don't really care, but whatever. So, yeah, I was at work and my cousin and my sister, we watch The Walking Dead like almost every day. Like it's like our thing. So they were like, oh, we should get Wingstop. Like, we'll place in an order. JD, can you pick it up? I'm like, yeah, like, I guess. I don't really want to, but I'll do it. So I'm like, put it in from now, though, because if it's not ready when I get there, I'm not waiting for it. And they're like, okay. So I go to Wingstop. I'm pissed because I didn't want to pick it up. And I'm walking in, I'm fucking pissed. I'm like, I hope that you guys put in the order together so it comes in one bag. They're like, no, we didn't. Sorry, you have to get like. So I'm like, I have to carry 3 different fucking bags. 3 different fucking
why
drinks.
aren't they getting it?
Exactly. I'm like, I'm at work. Like, you guys aren't doing anything. So anyway, I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll ask for like a big bag.
Wait, so were you like bringing it home, like on your way home from work?
I was driving straight from
My
work
parents
to my
always make
cousin's
me
house.
do that shit too, and I'm like,
Yeah, and
okay,
I
you
was
want
just
to
like,
go home?
bro, yeah. So I go in there, right? And I'm waiting on their fucking orders, taking forever. Wingstop, the one near me is like ghetto.
No,
so
they always take fucking forever.
Yeah,
They always take so long.
I'm like, oh my god, this is taking so long. And then there's this man in the line, and this is why I say I don't know if I look mean or unapproachable, because he does that stupid fucking thing that men do where they're like, smile.
Oh.
So I'm like, bro, like, don't fucking start with me. I don't even know you. I'm just like, And then I asked for my order.
Are they big fuck you?
Yeah.
You're gonna be smiling when I sock you in the fucking face, fat fuck. He's probably fat too.
Yeah. So
I don't know if he was fat. I wasn't there.
He's like in the
It's
best
your
shape
story.
of his
It's your
life.
story,
I don't even
Jada.
remember. I was just fucking heated. I get the orders, and I'm like, oh, I thought they were gonna make the drinks for me, but I have to get the fucking drinks. I go to get ice. There's no ice.
Yes.
So I set. I'm like, you know what? I'll just get the fucking soda. I'll get ice when I get to my cousin's house. I set the drink down, and because there was no like ice, and there was nothing to like make the cup cold. I don't know. I like squished it, and it fucking shot out everywhere.
Oh no.
And then there were like 3 different people behind me, like. And I'm like, I know, I just fucking
Yeah, I'd
spilled
be
the
like,
drink.
we could do without the peanut gallery
Yeah.
for this one. Thank you.
So then I'm like, all right, like y'all go ahead. Like I don't need this. So then I'm like trying to like clean it up a little because there were like paper towels right there, and it's like spilled a lot. This guy's like, why are you doing that? Like you might as well just let them do it. I'm like, I'm not like fucking inconsiderate. Like I'm
Yeah.
not just gonna leave it
What am
there.
I, a piece of shit?
Yeah.
Like,
So then I get the drinks, obviously, and I'm like, where are the fucking cup holders? And I'm like, can I have like a drink container? He's like, oh, they're over there. I'm like, oh my god, okay. So I go and I grab one, and there's only like a 2 drink container thing. It's not like a 4 one.
Yeah.
And I have 3 fucking drinks. So I'm like, okay, I can't get it open. People are watching me struggle. And then this Spanish lady is like, oh, like, you need help, mommy? I'm like, yes, girl, like, please. She's like, okay, so she opens it for me. I was like, oh my god, thank you so much. She's like, of course. I put it in. I'm like literally running to my car because I'm embarrassed because I just caused a fucking scene in there. I'm like tripping over my fucking slippers. Like my hair is wet because I had just washed it. I get to the car and like I have to drive like this so the food doesn't fall.
Oh
that.
no.
Yeah, and then I get to my sister's house. I mean, my sister's house. My cousin's house. My sister's there. And they're like, oh my god, like, Jada, we love you. Thank you for bringing the food. I'm like, don't fucking start with me. Like, just fucking eat the food.
I'd be like, and my tip?
Yeah, literally.
And my tip.
And then, what happened? Oh, my cousin's friend. And I love him. Love you, John. Love you, John. But Preston, who is my cousin, was like, where's John's drink?
Oh.
I didn't fucking know that John got a drink because I didn't even know John got food.
I'd be like, there's a bike in the garage. John can go take that to Wingstop and go pick
And
up
I
the
was
drink.
like, John, I am so sorry. Like, I did not get you a drink. He was like, no, it's all good. Like, you already, like, you went through a lot. I'm like, thank you, John.
Yeah.
John was the only understand. No, I can't lie. Christina and Preston were nice about it, too. But, like, I was just annoyed because they were the ones that made me get the food. So.
Yeah, no. That happened to me one time.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should tell this. Okay, you might have to bleep out, like, one part of this kid. So, this was 2021. This was during my, like, delinquent years. I was a very bad kid, like, in 2020, 2021.
You were a bad girl.
Like bad. So like I was in deep shit with my parents and like the police and like it's a whole long story. Like if you're an avid watcher, you probably know like my stories. So I used to work at this restaurant. I used to host.
Yeah.
And so I'm working. My parents are like, oh, can you pick up dinner? Or maybe I was like, can I order food? Like, because I had no money because I owed them a fuck ton of money. So I was like, can I please buy food? Like, can you pay for it? And I think they said yes. I had my food, whatever. This is not, and the food there was so good. I loved that job. It was so fun. I get in the car, the food's on the passenger seat. And on the way home, it's like 2 lanes and then they merge for a little bit and then they come back out of the merge. So I'm driving and I'm like, it's like my turn in the merge. Like I think I was like the only other person. It was like me and one other car, but like I was clearly in front of them and I'm speeding up because I'm like, oh, like we're gonna have to merge.
Yeah.
This car flies in front of me, gets in front of me after the merge ends. And it's like a girl, maybe like a little bit younger than me, with her friend in the passenger seat, and I see her in her mirror going like this.
Oh.
Oh, I would.
And I was like, so I'm literally like like I'm like growling,
Yeah.
grunting, vibrating, like
Yeah.
I'm so fucking mad. And let me add, since she did that, I slammed on the brakes and there was penne alla vodka all over the floor.
No!
So I remember just being like, "Rah!" Like screaming because I'm like, oh my God, I like was seeing rage
Oh
and
my
like,
gosh, not
so
the penne.
this is where you might need to bleep it because this is just like so funny, but like it's like bad for TikTok guidelines. So we end up finishing, and I know I'm getting in the lane next to them.
Mm-hmm.
So I get in the lane, we're at the light, and they roll the window down, and I roll my window down, and I'm like, fuck you! Fuck you! Like, screaming at them, and they're like, oh my God, girl, like, take like a chill pill. Like, you're being crazy right now, being fucking annoying.
You should have picked up the
I
fucking
literally
pasta.
should have. I literally fucking should have. I was like, yeah, I am fucking crazy. I have a gun. I didn't have... Don't own a gun.
Yeah.
I was like literally like 18 years old, an 18-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Why the fuck?
Just pretending, just out here.
I was like, yeah, I have a fucking gun.
Did they believe you?
Yes, they were like, oh, like they like got like, and like rolled the window up. I'm
Oh
like,
my God.
and
What
I'm
rolling the window up gonna do for a
I'm
fucking
like,
gun?
bitch, like, I had a light too. I'm like, I could get out of the car right
Yeah,
now and
like-
beat your ass. But I was literally like, and then I was driving home. I was so pissed, and then I just started like crying, laughing because I was like, why would I say that? Like of all things,
Yeah, like I have a gun.
I say all the time to them too, like, you don't fuck with funny people because they're creative and they can rattle off the dome. I have, like, for the people I don't like, I have insults, like, in the back of my head in case
me
I need to
too.
use them
Yeah.
on them that would, like, make them need to, like, move states over. So I don't know why I couldn't come up with something on the spot better than I have a gun. But that just reminded me of it because I remember I had to, like, scoop the food out with my hands and, like, spray the
I would've
hose
been
on my
crying,
weatherhead.
like literally crying.
I was so pissed. Like,
no, I have a gun. You literally just reminded me of this. This was when I was in 6th fucking grade.
She's like, yeah, I actually brought a Glock with me.
My dad,
Mm-hmm.
he barely orders packages to the house. My mom, she's like a fucking Amazon addict. There's a package at the house every day. It's
Yup.
just like, yeah, it's
Yup.
normal. So, my dad had ordered something, like a dress shirt from Macy's or something, and he didn't tell anyone, obviously. Why the fuck
Yeah.
would you tell someone if you're ordering something in the house? But I guess Macy's, at the time, they were doing this thing where someone,
like, hand delivers?
Yeah, hand
Yeah.
delivered it. We didn't know that, obviously. My mom is, when I tell you, the most paranoid person I've ever met in my entire life.
So is
That's
mine.
literally the reason why she drove me here today. She's like, I don't know, Jada. She was like, I'm sure these are nice girls, but Jada, I've never heard of this university before. I'm like, girl.
it's okay, no one has. Literally
We
nobody
don't
has.
exist. We
I'll
don't
be all
exist.
right. She's like, no,
She's
she's,
probably
like,
like-
I'm not coming in. Like, I'm not going to embarrass you. I just want to come, like.
She
just
could
to
have
see-
came in.
Yeah, we got a couch for her.
But anyway, so she's so paranoid. If someone rings the doorbell, she's like ready to call 911. So this man obviously rings the doorbell like any delivery person would.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom's like, who's there? I'm like, I don't know. It's just some guy with like a bag in his hand because it was a Macy's bag. And she's like, what? She shoots out of bed. And then I'm nervous because I'm like, I didn't think it was that serious. So I'm like, Mom, like, what's going on? She's like, I don't know. Like, who's here? She's like looking out like the window where you can like see our
Yeah.
front door. She's like, I have no idea who this man is. I was like, Mom, maybe he's just like at the wrong house. She's like, who are you? Like screaming through the front door. And me and my sister are like, what is happening? Why are you yelling? And he's like, I don't think he really spoke English like that. So he just kept saying Macy's, but we weren't putting 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, because
Yeah. And my mom's like, what's he saying? I was like, I think he's saying Macy's. And she's like, I'm warning you from right now. Like, get out of here. I have my gun and I'll shoot. And I'm like, Mom, he's like, you ordered it. I didn't. It's for you. And she's like, literally, I'm telling you, she's like getting ready to like call 911. And he ended up obviously just leaving the bag and going away. My dad comes home from work and he's like, oh, why didn't anybody bring my package inside?
oh my God.
And I'm like, that was your package? She's like, yeah. I'm like, Mom she threatened to kill the guy who dropped it off. Like,
He had a shirt.
yeah. And he's
She's like, I will go to prison for life if it
Mind
means you leave.
We don't even have a gun. I'm like, why are you threatening him? Like, we don't have a gun here. And then
like,
Something about lying and guns, I
Yeah,
guess.
like, what's going on
like-
I
here?
stay lying about guns because another time I was leaving my best friend's house like late at night, and I don't want to say this actually. I'm not gonna say what I was about to say. I'll say, but you gotta believe it.
oh,
I don't need to put that out in the public.
Yeah. Don't do that.
So it's late. I'm scared, and
Yeah.
I hear something moving in my trunk. So I'm like, okay, there's a man in the back with a
Oh.
cloth ready to put on my face.
Oh, yeah.
And so I call Bella, like my best friend,
Yeah.
and I go, hey. Oh my god, I almost just shit my pants. I go, hey, did I leave my Glock at your house? And she's like, what? And like, do you know like double G or like gibberish? How you can talk in like.
yeah.
So we used to talk in that all the time. So I'm like, igidai, thigidink, thigidare, igidiz, igidai, pigidar, like talking in this like. And she's like totally picking up on it. I'm like, this person does not know double G, whoever's in my
Yeah.
backseat. So I say, I think there's someone in my trunk. So she's like, oh. And I was like, and so I was like, JK, like, I just found the Glock. It's in my glove compartment. Like, I thought I left it there. Yeah, like, as if we're just, like, casually, like, bringing a gun in and out of the house.
Oh, yeah.
You just switched
So-
languages and went rectangle.
So, yeah, so then I'm like, yeah, so, like, my dad is, like, the leader of the precinct. I don't know if that even makes sense. I'm like, yeah, like, he's over at the precinct right now. Like, he's, like...
Yeah.
Ready to like shoot. What the fuck am I talking about?
He actually has a gun in his hand right now.
Yeah, I'm like, he's waiting on the front porch. My dad does that shit though. Like he's
Yeah.
there for me. Like one time I said my Uber driver is being weird. He goes, he calls me. He's like, put me on speaker. I'm like, hello. He's like, hey, I'm waiting for you outside with a gun. So like that's probably where I get it from. But like, and meanwhile, like he's not even like that. I remember that was on the way to like the ferry. So like,
Yeah.
why the fuck would he be at the ferry? But yeah, like I just stay lying because I'm like.
You have to.
I
for
don't
your
know reason. I have
safety.
nothing to protect myself right now. Like, if he tries to, like, pull up, like, I'm gonna be like, this while just trying to drive the car.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck? So,
Just swerve so you
But,
goes
like,
around the backseat.
there was no one in my car. There was nobody in the car
What was
either.
it?
Oh,
What'd
I've
you hear?
never
I don't
that
know.
too,
Probably
though.
like a coat or like a blanket in the back. And I was like, oh my god, there's a fucking man. Like, with
Did
a
you
gun and a
look?
knife. No.
Oh, I would have been too scared to look.
Yeah, I'm like, honestly, like, I'll leave them in the car.
Yeah.
If they want to steal my shit car, too, I'll be like,
Insurance
thank
payout.
you. Thank you, actually. I
Yeah,
can't.
literally.
Yeah. So I stay lying
Oh,
about
me
the
too.
guns
You have to.
and
Especially
violence.
when it comes to men.
Yeah. Fuck. Ugh,
Facts.
like, I just
Facts.
can't.
Well,
Like,
that's
they're
what's
so
your
scary.
shirt say? That's
My
what
shirt-
brand is it?
It's called. Well, the brand's called Boys Lie. Boys do be lying.
because they do lie.
Not my
So
man
girl,
though.
you
Love
piss
you.
me off.
Apparently.
Like, oh my god. And I know you wanted to talk about how we don't like pick me men.
Oh my god, I fucking hate, like, I literally think that, like, pick-me men are the worst kinds of men.
I feel like pick me men are just also always liars.
Oh, yeah.
Like now that we're talking about like boys lie.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they always fucking lie.
Yeah, they do. They're, like, when I say, like, I went, oh my god, ew, this is so embarrassing. I lost so much aura for doing this, but thank god it was only 2 days. I, like, hung out with this guy
Mm-hmm.
for, and I say, like, literally 2 days. Like, literally 2 days, because I couldn't do it, and I also think that he tried to roofie me, but, like, we can talk
Oh my
about
god.
Good.
So, yeah, he was just such a pick-me man, and I was like, oh my god, like, this is, like, my first time dealing with, like, one of
Yeah.
these kinds of men. Like,
Like a I'm
was-
so ugly?
no, like, just, like, a, like, yeah, you know, as, like, a woman, like, you never know if, like, a guy's, like, approaching you for, like, your body or just to, like, get to know you as, like, a person.
I'd be like, so
Oh
which
my
one are
God,
you
shut
fucking
up.
choosing? Because
Yeah.
you've been thinking about it.
Yeah, and I was just,
weirdo.
like, when he said that, I'm, like, on my phone, like, he's driving me, and I literally, like, turned, and I'm like, oh, yeah, like, I guess so. And I, like, put my phone down. I literally, like, turned like this, because I'm like, ew, that just dried me up. Like, I don't even want to look at you. And, he just kept talking about it, and he's like, you know, like, I hope, you know, like, I really fuck with you, like, as a person. Like, I would never, like, use you. And I'm like, ew, like, I don't
You're like,
care.
that's crazy because I'm using you right
Yeah,
now.
like, babes, I'm here for the free meal and the free ride. Like, and yeah, he was just, like, weird. And, like, he called, I remember he called me for, like, 2 hours one night, and he's just, like, talking about, like, oh, like, you know, I just have so much respect for, like, women. Like, it's so hard being a nice guy nowadays. It's just, I
Oh
don't
my
really get that
God.
much play. And I'm like,
Oh.
bro.
I'd be like, I'm the one on my period and you got to take your tampon out.
No, he was so just ew. And mind you, we had a class together. I ended up ghosting him. We sat next to each
Good.
other. I don't care. Like, I was like, I'm blocking you, like, in real life. And, yeah, he ended up moving seats, and we just, like, never spoke again.
Props to you though, because
Oh,
that's hard.
I'm
And he
the
definitely,
queen
like,
of ghosting.
He definitely found like a new girl and was like, yeah, my last like girlfriend. You guys talked for 2 days.
Ugh.
He's like, my last girlfriend like really fucked me up and like literally just like
100%.
like
Yeah.
you already know.
He told me, he was like, the only relationship I've ever been in is when I was like 16. He was 21. Is when I was like 16. he was like, that was like my first serious relationship. I haven't been in one since then. And afterward, I was like, well, yeah, like, you're like gross.
Yeah.
Like, you're a pick me man. And like, he also just had the weirdest vibes. Like, I don't know. I felt like so uncomfortable around him. That's why I only hung out with him for 2 days. So.
Well, it's good because I feel like whenever that happens, like whenever you talk to someone like that, they'll act like, oh, they're all good, and then all of a sudden they'll be like, "What's your favorite sex position?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you're like, "Oh!"
I'm like, when did we get here?
Or they're saying like the shit like, oh, like nice guys finish last, but they think that they're like being a nice guy. They're either being a pussy or they're just like a piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? And like
Exactly,
they
yeah.
don't like if you're I think it's worse if you're unaware that you're a piece of shit. Like,
If you need to
asshole.
acknowledge
Yeah,
if you
that's what I
know
said
you
on
are
TikTok.
at least you're like you're just a cock. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, okay,
like-
like you just suck, but like if you genuinely think that you're like not like that you're normal, like you got other fish to fucking
And that
fry
was
than finding
him.
a lady.
Like,
Like,
I was like, oh my God, I'm like covering my drink around it. Like, I
the
literally,
straw.
like, I can't, like, pick me men are just, they're so, like, and I hate when, I was saying this on my TikTok the other day, I hate when girls can't see through, like, the pick me act. Like, it's disgusting.
I like dealt with this shit for like literally a year,
Mm-hmm.
and I wasn't gonna talk about this. I was actually gonna ask Kate if this was okay.
Yeah.
We could always cut this out, but I'm fired up now.
Okay.
This sparked. I've been thinking. I was thinking about an ex-boyfriend
Yeah.
around Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Not for the reasons you're thinking though. So I have a new boyfriend. We call him
Yeah.
Arm.
Okay.
We keep him. He's an alias on the podcast because
Okay.
I be private with my shit,
Yeah, for sure.
and he's big arms.
Ooh.
So we call him Arm.
Love that for you.
Arm got me this sweatshirt,
Mm-hmm.
and this brand is a pretty penny. Like, so I was very surprised. He got me all this really cute stuff. Like, he got me these cups from Anthropology that I really wanted that have kisses on them for like gossip. So I was like, this is so
Aw,
cute. Like,
that's
very
cute.
thoughtful.
Yeah.
Wrote me a beautiful card. Took me to dinner. Like, it was so nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just thinking, like, oh my God, like, I can't believe I thought that, like, I wouldn't find someone who's like a good person. And like the fact that like my ex-boyfriend would literally be like, oh my God, I got your gift, but it's like in the mail still, and there was just never something coming. And I
Yeah.
would have to like pry the information out of him.
Yeah.
My story begins with this because I was gonna say, this is what I was thinking of, like when I got these, like, and I don't care about gifts like that, like whatever, I just want like a nice person, but
Yeah.
like it's obviously like a perk, like I'm not gonna not take the sweatshirt, like. So I was like, this was when I was dating my ex-boyfriend, which we called Joe, because we will get sued if, like, probably if I say, like, names.
Okay.
So Joe is like, happy anniversary. It's our 2 years. I got you earrings. Here they are. Oh, my God. They're beautiful. Thank you. They're like these little, he goes, they're white gold. Okay, perfect. They're little tiny white gold hoops. I love them. On the, like, box or whatever it came in, it said they were, like, $900.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, my God. Like,
Yeah, like.
what? Like, how? Like, that's, don't spend that much on me.
Yeah.
Like, we're in college, like, whatever. I'm, like, freaking out. And he's like, well, I got them, like, discounted, too, because I'm pretty sure, like, it was, like, a family member's jewelry company. So I'm like, okay, well, still, like, that's really nice of you.
Yeah.
Then, upon further investigation of these earrings, they say, I believe, 925 on them. I might be wrong. Which
That's
means they're sterling silver.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, okay. Period.
I go to him, which has a track record of lying over and over and over. So I'm like, did you lie? Like, why would you lie about, like, getting me expensive earrings and then
Yeah.
swapping them out and, like, keeping the price tag on? Like, that's just fucking weird. Like,
Yeah.
I'm pissed.
Oh wait, that's weird.
I'm pissed.
He
I'm pissed
switched
off.
it?
That's too much.
I'm like,
Yeah,
if
that's,
you
like, ugly.
got
Like, I
me,
would hate that.
like, literally, if he was like, listen, I have $20 and this
You
is
got
what
them
I'm,
from fucking Claire's.
like,
the
I
fuck?
don't care.
Claire's
Like,
got
you don't
good
need
stuff.
to, like,
Thank you.
just show an
Like,
effort. I would always say, write me a letter. That's my favorite gift to receive from anyone, and it's free.
No,
so like,
same.
you don't need to lie about like because you don't have money or like I don't know if that was the case. I don't know what the fuck the deal was, but
Yeah.
whatever. So then he's like, wait, no, like, oh my God, like I had white gold earrings. Like, what do you mean? Those are silver? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, oh my God. That's what he looks like. So he's like freaking out. And so I'm like, okay, figure it out. Like, figure your shit out. Like, if they really you really did get white gold, like, you should figure it out. Because now I'm worried if you actually did, that you got scammed or something. But,
Yeah.
like, why would your own family member, like, fuck you over? I don't know.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
so confusing. Get a call from his mother the next day. And she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, we had 2 of the same pair. One was white gold, one was silver. We must have put the silver ones in the bag. I'm like,
what?
And at the time, I was like, no, like, it's fine. Because I didn't want to sound like an asshole either.
Yeah,
like,
that's
so
like,
I was
he made you look bad.
Yeah,
like telling his fucking mom.
Because I didn't want to look like, oh, you didn't give me the expensive ones. It wasn't about that. It was about the fact that he was lying.
Yeah.
So I was like, so then she's saying that happened. And in my, like, I wasn't thinking about this until literally, like, last week. Which, mind you, this happened, like, maybe over a year ago at this point. I'm like, why would... So if you're, like, you have these expensive ones on the line, you're not paying attention to if they're the right ones in the bag. Like, you're a fucking liar, too.
Yeah.
Like, why are you lying? Why are you allowing your child to lie? And why are you lying, too?
No, it's like the mom comes in and ruins everything, I swear.
Fuck. I love my boyfriend's mother. We actually hang out, like, on Fridays when I come up. I sleep at his house Thursday night. He goes to work. I say goodbye, wake up, and then we play all morning. So, like, we're literally, like, I love her. So I'm like, thank fucking God. And she would never do that shit either. Because, like,
it's tacky, too. Like, it's like, what are you doing? Y'all are grown.
Why are you all lying?
Yeah.
Because I would always wonder, like, oh my God, you're such a fucking liar. I don't want to keep talking about him. My new boyfriend is so much better. Thank fucking God. And so cute.
I love that for you.
Yeah, I've just been pissed about that, and I've actually been, like, debating whether or not I wanted to talk about it to the public, because I don't... First of all, he doesn't deserve, like, my minutes. Second of all, like...
That's just a weird thing to do, though.
Yeah, that is a really weird thing to
also,
do.
like, literally...
And to get, like, your mom in on it, that's just, like...
he probably... he'd be lying about everything. He told everyone I cheated on him, and that's why we broke up. I'm like,
What?
right. I should have. No, I'm just kidding. But,
but...
No,
girl,
like, I can't.
I feel you.
But...
Yeah. Pick-me men, lying men...
The dentist.
Oh, God.
So, Jada's bio on TikTok, nothing else in it. It just says, I hate the dentist.
Oh, yeah.
So, I would love to know why.
Okay. The 2 things are, yes, I'm from Boston, and I hate the dentist. Because I don't know why. I think I had just come back from the dentist that day. And I honestly think, I really do believe that some random person goes on, like, the streets of, like, I don't fucking know, Boston, finds the meanest people they can find, and say, have you ever thought about being a dentist? I really do think so.
Wait, what?
Because I think dentists are some of the meanest people I've ever met in my entire fucking life. My family, on my dad's side mainly, we have, like, very bad, like, I don't know what's wrong with our teeth, but it's, like, genetics. Like, I mean, my grandparents, I don't think they ever, like, went to a dentist when they were in Cape Verde. Cape Verde is, like, really bad healthcare. But when they came to America, they had to get dentures immediately. Like, and they were in their 30s. So we just have really bad teeth. Like, I'm thinking, like, all of my back molars have been filled. Like, I have to put, like, medicine on my teeth. Yeah. They're bad, right?
Your teeth don't even I'm, like, looking at them. They actually look, like, really good.
Oh, thank you.
They do.
They look really good, really white. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Thank you, guys.
So, I wouldn't worry too much, but...
They clearly just, I don't know, they, like... get cavities very easily. They know this. Oh my God, you would think that they didn't. And also they're like, oh my God, like, do you even brush? Do you even floss? Do you even floss? Mind you, I'm like 8 years old and I'm like, yeah, like, I'm like, I don't know, like, why my teeth get cavities so easily. Like, they just do. And then when I was like 13, they were like, oh, you don't, like, build up fluoride. Like, your teeth are just, like, basically raw. Like, most people's teeth build up fluoride. So, like, you miss, like, 1 day of flossing and it's like you could easily get a cavity. Or, like, you miss 1 day of brushing, which I don't. That's disgusting. Yeah. But, like, yeah, you know when you're little, you don't really know how to floss. You kind of just, like, go in and out. So they started giving me this special medicine for my teeth. And they're like, oh, my God, you've needed this since you were, like, 6. Like, has anybody ever told you that? Like, no. And I didn't go to fucking dental school.
Yeah, why?
So how the fuck would I know that? And
this
like,
is your job.
Like, did anyone tell you that you have a stick up your fucking vagina?
Yeah. And I'm like, bro, like, they're just so fucking rude. Anytime, like, my sister went to the dentist, I think, like, a month ago. And I told her she had a cavity. And, like, when I go, like, when me and my sister go, we go together because we're so fucking scared of them. Like, I'm like, I'm about to get bullied, berated, and degraded. And there's nothing I can do about it. Like, I have to come here.
Is it the dentist or the hygienist?
Or
both.
I honestly don't even...
The dentist comes in, like, for 5 seconds.
The dentist comes
so
in.
The hygienist, like, that's what my mom does.
It's the hygienist. Oh, my God, I'm sorry. I'm coming for your mom right now, bro.
No, she's mean to her patients now. She's been doing it for so long. She's like, I just, like, tell them how it is. Like,
bro,
no, but that's
she's mean to them.
I see the like, one time the dentist came in, saw me, did not say a single word. just said open your mouth and then left.
Yeah,
I
no,
was like,
that's
so
what
am I
I'd be like,
good?
take me to dinner first.
Yeah,
Jesus.
like, what?
It
They
was-
check
I
up really
don't know.
quickly though.
Yeah.
They know what to
They
look for. They look
do.
at the X-rays. Like
And I don't.
I
they're
lived
just,
at a
like,
dentist office,
so
basically.
fucking mean. Like I've literally, I think I've only ever had one positive experience with a dentist, and it's like a thing. Like and I don't know if we have a curse because like my dad is like the same way. Like he's like, yeah, dentists are so mean. But I fucking hate them, and I want every single one of them to know. So
You'd think that
You should
like
transfer
they
to
would
my
be nice
office.
because if you're like
I should at this point.
if your family, like you're saying, has like generations of like I guess poor like teeth. I don't even
Yeah,
know.
like-
Like they'd be like, oh, like
It's a
we have like
genetic
we have all these
thing.
people
A
coming in and
genetic,
using
yeah.
our like we get to like be their dentist and make money.
Yeah, like they
fuck?
like,
Like-
fucking hate us.
Oh my god,
the
I
whole
would
industry
not-
is like actually corrupt. Like my mom
Oh,
worked for
yeah.
a guy where like he would like tell her lie to these patients, tell them they need a filling, like and then
Oh my
then
gosh.
she'd tell them you don't actually need a filling. She got fired.
Wait.
Oh my
How
God,
do you,
don't make me paranoid,
If you
bro.
give
Like,
someone
I'll
a
never go
filling
again.
that doesn't need it, are you good?
Like I don't know, but he would just like tell them like they need to come back for like another like
That's
filling or like
so
a
fucking
crown.
illegal.
I
Like,
have a
that's,
bad like I
That's,
got a
like,
bad filling.
So
and it's, like,
many
cracked.
dentist offices though.
I have 2 fake teeth.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What
I was
happened?
actually just talking about this with my boyfriend's mom before I left.
Mm-hmm.
But I had we talk about this like literally every fucking episode. But
It's
I
becoming
have
a common topic.
I have 2 fake teeth because it's a whole long story, but I had braces forever, literally up until a month before college.
Mm-hmm.
And then I lost my tooth. The adult tooth was fused to my skull, so it would never come down. So they had to cut it out and and then since they were like dealing with that, it like hurt the roots on the tooth next to it. So they just pulled both out and put fake ones in. But I loved my oral surgeon.
No, I loved the woman who took out my wisdom teeth. She was so sweet.
Like they're so nice, but I don't know what happened, but I remember I went to the dentist for something. It might have been to get like my teeth, like my molds made or something. I remember my dad being like, what are you brand fucking new to this? Like I remember he got like pissed about something. I don't know what it was, but like I don't know. My orthodontist too. I remember he would like be doing like pulling on a chain that was connected to that tooth before I like got it pulled out, and he would be like talking to someone and he'd be moving his hands with the like thing around the chain. So he'd be like pulling the chain around, and I'm literally like,
Oh my God.
this fucking hurts. Like
Yeah.
pay attention and do it so I can fucking leave.
Yeah,
my
I
God.
hate any kind of like ugh. Yeah, the orthodont, they're not as mean, but they're not nice. So.
Yeah.
Like,
They always were lying about how long I had to have my braces on.
oh yeah,
It's like,
that's
oh,
why I
another
don't
month, another month.
trust like medical. Like I mean, I guess I trust the doctor, but like I don't know.
That's the thing. You're supposed to be able to trust these people. They went
Yeah.
to school. Like, I had one orthodontist be like, oh, yeah, you absolutely need to have a jaw surgery because you're, like, going to suffer if you don't. And I'm like, great. And then the other doctor's like, yeah, you definitely don't need this. And I was like, okay. So, like, what's
Yeah.
going on? What's going on?
I don't trust them. They're like actually the
You just have to-
meanest people. in the
You gotta
world.
be very
I don't know
careful
why
about
it's
who
so
you go to.
fucking hard to get an appointment at places either, because I just tried to make an
Yes.
appointment at an endocrinologist because mine abruptly left the practice.
Oh my God, me with the one dentist I liked.
Like, literally, it's so annoying. So I was like, okay, but they tried to help, and they were like, we made a list of doctors in White Plains that can, like, take your insurance. And I was like, oh, I actually live on Long Island, and I am not going to White Plains anymore, because I used to go when I was here, because it's only an hour, but, like, so it's a whole thing. I call someone, they're like, yes, like, we could take your insurance, but we can't see you until August. What?
Yeah.
They had 7 endocrinologists at their
Yeah.
practice, too. So I'm like, August? So I'm like, I can't wait that long. I have to get my medicine, like, re-prescribed. Call another place. Yes, we could see you in, like, a couple of weeks, but we don't take your insurance. Okay. Finally find a place that's literally just as far as White Plains, basically, that takes my insurance and can see me in May.
It's ridiculous.
Mid-May.
It's actually like
I'm like,
I hate it. Like if I could just have like one last like if they could do everything that they would have to do for the rest of my life in one appointment, I would do it. I don't care how long it took.
if it took 8 hours, literally.
Yeah, I would literally do it because I would be like, I hate you guys so much. I never want to see you again.
Facts.
Like, this is it.
Facts.
Oh my
They're
gosh.
the worst, bro.
I heard you had an about last night, and I don't have one, so I want to live vicariously through you.
Oh my God, this one is it's kind of old. Not old. It's like a little bit, almost 2 years old. But I think I talked about this on my TikTok. I was at a party. I'm not gonna give too many details because I still party with these people. But I was at a party. It was a very, very big party. I was fucked up. Oh my God, girl. And I snuck off into the coat room with somebody. And mind you, this is a house. I'm like, why is there a fucking coat room? But whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, long story short, We're in the closet. My fucking tits are out. His like fucking hand is in like my pants. and then all of a sudden the lights flick on.
No.
And I'm like trying to like.
You're like, oh my god.
And then my fucking pants wouldn't zip. I'm like literally like struggling, like I'm basically ripping the fucking fabric. They wouldn't like zip, so I'm like, I just go like that. I just cover my fucking I don't know, zipper. And 4 people like walk back to get their coats, and we're just like sitting there like up against the wall. My fucking lipstick all over it, like my face and his, and we're just like, yeah. And they're like, sorry, we just had to get our stuff.
You're like, oh, we were in here praying.
Yeah. Like, what? We were just in here like having a deep conversation.
Like, don't have your sick, dirty fucking mind trail anywhere. We were praying.
And yeah, then they left, and I was like, ooh, like I was just like, I did not like, because it's just like, it was so messy. Like I know they could hear me like shuffling, like, oh fuck. And then I was like, afterward, I'm like, yeah, like we're not going upstairs, I'm going home. And I'm like literally so fucked up. I'm like fucking like, oh my god, like where's my fucking coat, like where's my bottle, where are my friends? And I find my friends, I go to the bathroom, and my friend Nyla, she's like off, like she was fucked up that night, but she's like literally downing fucking Henny.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, yo, let's get the Uber. Like I need to get out of here before it starts to travel around the party that I just got caught in the fucking coat room. She's like, okay, 1 second. I go up to my friend Jasper and his now ex-girlfriend, but I go up to him and I'm like, we have to call the Uber. Like I'm embarrassed. We got to get out of here. I just want to go home. And he's like, okay, we get in the Uber. He's so slow. He's like, I can't believe like you left the party without getting any action. Did you not notice that I was gone
like,
for like a half hour? And then I'm like, I'm concerned. Like, did you really not notice that I fully exited? Yeah, because we were having a conversation, and then I just left him. And I'm like, how fucked up are you? He was like, bro, like I could have swore you were sitting there like the whole time talking to us. And then I go to his house afterward. Nyla went home because she was fucked up. I go to his house afterward, and I think this was like a few weeks after we had like just buried my grandfather, and I don't know why, like in my drunk state of mind, I was like, ew, like his ghost definitely just like saw me like sitting in the closet.
Wait, I literally have those scenes. No, I get it. I was doing this last night. I get it.
And I was like, oh my god, like Jasper, like I don't like that. Like, what if my grandpa like saw me? He's like, Jada, like.
To go to bed.
And I was like, I'm coming over, I'm going home. And I remember I just like literally I had such bad anxiety the next morning. All I could do was just lay down and like I kept sighing. I was like like the rest of the day. And like then my sister came in my room. I was like, Christina, you're gonna have to like, I don't even think I can get up to go eat something. Like that's how much my stomach hurts from anxiety. I just have to lay here. So that was the
worst. Like I'm thinking about the times like I woke up crying from the shit I've done the night before.
Oh yeah.
Like,
me on Halloween?
Yeah. Oh my god. I'm like calling my roommate. I'm going to pick her up from like her, I don't even know, like her boyfriend. It's a whole thing. But
yeah.
I'm going to pick her up. And I'm like, Taylor, like, I'm like so embarrassed. And she's like, you're fine. I was like, okay. I'm like, as long as she tells me I'm fine, I don't care. But you just reminded me of like having my tits out.
Oh,
because the other day I went to the gym and like, have you seen like, I don't know what they're called from Lululemon, but they have like, it's like, people call them like the BBL jackets.
Yeah.
So I used to work at Aerie and they made like a dupe.
Yeah.
So I bought one and I'm like, oh my god, like I look good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna wear this to the gym. Wear it to the gym. Don't wear anything under it because why the fuck? I'm not taking it off. I don't care. Shorts.
I'm not wearing anything underneath it.
Yeah. I'm like, this is why it's fine. So I work out. I'm fine. Go tanning. I obviously
GTL.
strip. Like dead ass. And put my clothes back on, get in the car, and it was like like my like bursted open, and I'm literally like in the parking lot, and I'm like, oh my god. It was dark, but like there was like street lights. So I'm like, oh my god, like I'm sitting there like this, and I'm like trying to fix it. It's dark.
Yeah.
And I'm like frantic because like I just like exposed myself to the public. So I'm like, and it's not working, and there's 2 zippers, so like the other one starts doing that thing where it's like ripping, but it's not like it's going like this. So it's like literally like
that, like reversed.
Like right here
Yeah.
is the only part that's closed, and it's open and open. So I'm literally like,
oh my god, I would have panicked.
I'm literally driving home like this. I'm like like hunched over, so they're like, I'm like,
yeah, so nobody could fucking see
going like 100 miles an hour, so no one can see if I drive past. And had to run inside. I'm like, I was like, delete the cameras because we have cameras on my like.
Yeah.
I'm like, delete it now.
I'm way too comfortable in my neighborhood. Like I'll literally, I mean, it's my front door is like right there, but like to grab my Uber Eats, like I'll like walk out with no pants on. Like I don't give a fuck.
One time I went to the gas station in my underwear.
That's honestly like real. That's
And, like, a
definitely
shirt.
something I do.
I was like, I don't care. They're long enough.
Yeah, my
They were,
sister
like, boy
gets
shorts.
like dressed with her fucking like blinds up. I'm like, girl, no one wants to see your fucking.
Oh my god! One
My
time
mom's
I
a
walked.
tweaker about that.
I walked out of my bathroom's in my bedroom, so I walked out naked to change.
Yeah.
And my blinds were up. I keep my blinds shut all the time because I don't like light in my room when I'm
Yeah,
sleeping.
yeah.
But they were up. It was like 8 people working on like our pool or something. I
Oh my
looked right up
God.
into my window. I'm like.
It's literally my
I'm like,
mom. My
"Do you
mom
guys
will like
want
be
something to
working
drink,
from home,
or-"
like butt naked, like she doesn't care.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
oh my
Also,
god.
I was like thrown off when I didn't know that like not everyone has like seen their mom naked. I was like, oh, my mom walks around naked all the time.
That's
I-
crazy.
If
I've
you've
seen my
never
best
your
friend's
mom
mom's
naked?
naked.
No, and I don't want to.
Are you serious?
I love you, mother, but that is not something that's
Not
on my
even
big
like
card.
seen your
did you not,
friend's
not
mom?
going to the changing room with your mom as like a kid? That's like when I'd see her.
I mean, maybe I don't remember. I probably would
My
be like.
friend her and her sister have never seen each other naked. I'm like, are you
Your
me and-
sister. I used to take baths with my sister.
Yeah,
as a
I'm
baby.
like, me
Yeah.
and my sister will like literally like I'll like be in my room like putting on lotion after the shower. I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot to tell Christina something, and just go in her room naked.
My sister will like
it's-
flash me.
Yeah,
my sister will
like-
be like,
Yeah, I've
don't come in,
never
I'm
had this.
changing. But like, which is so funny. She's like, get out, I'm changing. But then I'll be in my bathroom, like literally like ass naked, blow drying my hair. And I'll just see in the mirror that she's like standing behind me, like, and I'm like, get out. Because she does it to me. So I'm like, get out. And she's
Yeah.
like, I just needed something. I'm like, all right, go in my closet.
My
I don't give
cat
a fuck,
sees me
but, like,
naked too. Like
You're what? You're
my
a
cat.
Oh, well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's
well, like he'll
normal.
like open the door like when I'm done showering and just like look at me. I'm like, okay,
Well,
what
yeah.
do you want?
I'm like, take it in, girl.
Yeah, exactly.
Personally, I'm not. I don't know. I don't know about. I'm not judging. I like am picturing that happening to me, and I'd probably have to like move. But
No, she always gets in my way. Like, I'll literally get out of the shower, she'll go in the bathroom, and she'll just scream at me. I'm like, do you want food? Can you give me a moment? But no,
Your
I would.
cat?
Yeah, my cat.
oh, you said your cat?
Yeah.
Oh my god! I thought you said your dad, and I was like, in my head, I was literally like,
No.
I was like, we should probably take that out. I think
No,
Taylor's gonna get
ew.
bullied if she
No,
says that. I was like, I really was.
I've,
Okay.
I've never.
That's why
No,
I was like,
no.
oh, personally, I wouldn't. I'd probably have to move out if that happened to me. Like,
No,
I was
my
trying
cat.
not to, like, I didn't want to make fun of you and make you feel like bad and like ancestral. But like, oh my god, thank.
Oh my god,
fucking
no! Like
God.
my
Yeah,
mom
no,
would like
that's
hide.
disgusting.
I was like,
from
why is
that.
everyone being like, yeah, like, he's like, yeah, me too. I'm like, is everyone just
I
like,
was like,
fucking
I don't think she
really?
heard them say cat. That's why I was like, your cat, right? I was like, the way that you're looking at
started sweating. I was like,
No, ew.
Yeah.
If my dad like ever saw me naked now, I don't think that would
I would
like,
literally probably
change our
turn into
relationship.
dust.
Not
Yeah.
since I was like 3 or 4, like potty training.
like pre like
Yeah.
titty era. Like,
Yeah.
I remember one time when I was like,
I want that on a shirt.
I think I was like 5, and I was like ass naked at the top of the stairs, and my
Yeah.
dad was yelling at me about something. I just remember being like, "This fucking sucks, bro." I'm like literally getting screamed at butt naked. I'm so fucking vulnerable right now, and I like walked away, and I was like, hate everything.
My sister loved being naked.
Oh, me too.
Oh, me
I
too.
used
She
to
would, like,
strip
run around
butt
the
naked and
house,
run. Yeah,
like, sit on the
run
couch.
I used to
around.
do that in public. Like,
Really?
Yeah, like there used to be a big puddle that would form at the end of our street when it would rain, like a big one. And I remember like I was little and I tried to take all my clothes off and go swimming.
Oh my
Well,
god.
I don't remember. My mom told me,
Yeah.
but like, yeah, like
I
That's
used to like strip
crazy.
butt naked and run around the house all the time after school when I was little.
I like don't my like sister and my mom like won't like take like more my sister, like my mom and I don't really care that much anymore, but like I'm always like I'm like trying on clothes in front of them like to like
Yeah.
show them I don't care, but like them they're like I'm gonna go over here.
I don't
Like,
like
I don't
care
care.
about like getting naked in front, like literally, like not even to be weird. Like if I had to change in front of you guys, I wouldn't give a fuck. Like I'm like when
Yeah.
I could meet someone for 10 minutes and I'm like, if I need to get changed in front of
Yeah.
you, babe, like we have the same parts.
That was like I remember this girl in like middle school, like we would get changed in the locker rooms and that
Yeah.
was like our first year doing that, and like we had sports and she would take off her bra and put on a sports bra and everyone would be like, oh my god, like she's literally has her boobs out. I'm like, Where the fuck else you want her to go?
Yeah.
I
we all
never
have
thought
'em.
that was weird.
No.
I never cared.
Yeah, I used to do that in like elementary
Like-
and like middle school. I would just like fucking have my tits out, like I didn't give a fuck. Cause
I
it's
used
like,
to, yeah.
Did
I
you
would-
change in front of your roommates? Because, like, literally first day
Yeah.
I moved in, like, we changed in front of each other. We're like, we're going to have to do this for, like, the rest
Exactly.
of, like, college.
We
so.
showered at the same time. We're like, all right, we might as well just, like, do it together.
My best
What?
friend Nyla.
Like, well, next to each other. We weren't
Okay.
showering
I was like,
together.
that threw me off.
No,
bro.
like, I'm saying, like, we got, like, we both, like, went to the showers, like,
Yeah.
the communal showers together because we were, like,
Oh,
we know each
yeah,
other.
I went
like,
for the good ones.
like
so.
we were the
They
only
were
people we
saving
know
water
here.
together.
Oh my god, no.
My best
'cause-
friend Nyla, her roommate used to like. I was like, oh yeah, like me and my roommates, we changed in front of each other. She's like, yeah, I like came into the room the other day, and my roommate was just like, oh sorry, and like just started like putting a tampon in front of her. I'm like, all right, well, we're not that close, but
Yeah.
like, I don't even
Where
think
did she
I
put
do
the
that in
other
front of
one?
like my
I don't think I
sister.
could. I don't think I could stand up and put a tampon in.
Yeah, like, does she just, like, let it, like, sit in, like, the dorm garbage?
Where's
That's
the other
disgusting.
tampon?
I don't know, bro, but I was like, no, that's a little too far.
I
No
remember
shade.
one time in the communal showers freshman year, I Get Back by Pop Smoke came on because we used to bring a speaker in there and bump. Like,
Oh, yeah.
we get in like trouble too because like people were like, I'm trying to study.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm trying to wash my ass to some music right now. Can you
Right.
stop? But this is so fucking embarrassing. But I was like doing like some dance. I'm in the shower. I'm dancing.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. And I turn. There's a phone in the fucking shower videoing me.
What?
With my roommate. I was like,
Oh.
I was like, delete that right now.
I
Like
thought
killed
you
the
meant,
vibe. I was
some
like,
random.
I was like, I will go to the cops because I'm like, I'm pissed because I was dancing
Yeah.
ass naked. If I was just showering, I wouldn't care. But it's so fucking embarrassing.
yeah, doing anything naked is just degrading.
Another time, I used to have this stool in my shower that I would put my foot up on
Mm-hmm.
to like shave my legs, and this was when the Molly or what song is it? Mask Off. That's when that dance was like trending, like that one.
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
on
yeah.
top of that thing and was doing the dance in my shower. And I fucking fell.
I know you're gonna say.
Oh my god, I hurt myself so bad. Like, I don't even want to get into the details. Like, I hurt my butthole though.
Oh my god.
Like, it was so, and I had to go run at practice like that day. I remember, and I was like,
Oh my god, when I did gymnastics when I was like 13, I was doing like my coach had told me that the beam wasn't like stable, like they were supposed to get it fixed. She was like, just go practice on it though, and I'm like, girl, why would do you see how slim the beam is? Like, why
Yeah.
the fuck would I practice on it if it's not stable? And she was like, just go practice, and I'm like, all right. So I went to go do I think a round off on beam, and it literally like tilted like that, like it. Ooh,
Like
like
that.
it went like that, like back and forth. So I'm like like literally juggling my feet, like trying to catch it. Anyway, when it comes to like a steady like stop, my feet like came out from under me. I split the beam, and I was 13, so I'm like, I'm
would
too
throw
old to
up,
cry.
sorry.
I'm like, I'm too old to cry. So I like go off in the corner, and I'm like literally just like hunched over like this because I was in so much pain. I woke up the next morning, and I just had like bruises
Yeah.
like all in
No.
here. Like it was.
oh no,
it
I'd
hurt
be
so bad.
bawling. I'd literally be
Yeah.
like, I'm going
I'd
fucking
scream.
home.
bad.
Like, I remember like one time, this just reminded me of this. I was at field hockey practice, and Bella, my best friend I was talking about earlier,
Yeah.
got stung by a bee.
Oh my god. I'm
And then I got stung by like 3 fucking bees that got stuck in my pinny. She starts crying. Everyone's like, oh, Bella's crying. I'm like, I have fucking 3 welts on my back right
Yeah.
now. No one's giving me a kiss on the lips. Like, oh my god.
No, I
I-
can't. I'm like, my mom's petrified of bees. Like, has literally jumped out of a moving car before because it was doing it.
My mom swallowed a bee one time on accident. It like she had like a cup of tea. We were outside and she drank it and swallowed it.
Oh my god.
Was it
I'm
dead?
like, I can't with bees. Like, I actually am petrified
I
of
don't-
them.
I'm afraid of stink bugs more than bees.
Oh, I just don't
They
like bugs.
live in the dorms.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, no.
Like, I had to kill, like, 5 freshman year.
We had rats in
At
our
the
dorm
school I
sophomore
was,
year.
yeah, the school I was at, we had like rats in our dorms.
I
and,
remember.
Like cockroaches.
We had this big like chocolate like assortment from like a gift from someone. It was like
Yeah.
I think around Valentine's Day, and someone that came over went to go take a piece, and a rat jumped out of it. And so we
Oh
all
my
started
God.
freaking out. I'm like, fuck, like I got a pound of brie cheese in my fridge. Like they're gonna totally like come and like it was so bad. So. And I was like, I remember I put like towels at the bottom of all the doors so that they couldn't like get under and like all this shit. And like, I remember we had the glue traps. And I came home, I was home alone, and I look in the corner to see if we caught one. It was literally this fucking big. It was like a
Ew,
football.
oh my god.
And I was like, like screaming, and I call my friend's boyfriend. I'm like, I call her. I'm like, can you have your boyfriend come and like dispose of the rat in like the dorm?
yeah, I can't.
And I made him do it because I was like, I'm not touching it.
No, I went to, I don't know if I've ever even said this on TikTok, but I went to Suffolk for a singular semester.
Suffolk County University. Oh no,
Suffolk University, yeah.
Wait. Where?
Like right across the street from the Commons.
In Boston.
Oh, in Boston.
Yeah,
we have
yeah,
Suffolk
yeah.
County Community College. That's why. I always mix it up.
Yeah.
I was like,
went
what
to
you
the one
doing
in
over
Boston.
there?
Oh, no, hell no, girl. But yeah, my friend, I hated it there. That's why I went there one fucking semester.
Yeah.
But my best friend from high school, one of my best friends, Alvin, I was like, bro, like, I'm literally so miserable. I hate it here. He's like, okay, I'm just going to come stay the night. So I'm like, all right, bet. He came, and we just ended up, like, chugging some beatboxes. We smoked, and we went to the Commons, and we're, like, sitting on top of the statue. I'm so fucked up. We're, like, having this deep-ass conversation, like, looking at the stars. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, wait. Like, you know when you're looking at something for so long that you're like, wait, I haven't even noticed that there's, like, something going on with what I'm looking at. And I'm like, why is the fucking grass moving? So I look down. There's probably, like, 50-something rats that have been just around us the whole time we've been talking. But I was so fucked up, I didn't realize it. And I was like, oh, my God, like, Alvin, there are so many fucking rats. And he was like, are you serious? And we, like, looked down. And, like, one literally right next to where we're sitting jumps off the statue into the grass. And I'm like, let's just go, like, walk down fucking Newberry Street or something.
Theodore, and Simon are ready to kill, and we are getting out of here.
Bro, we left. I was like, we're just going to go for a walk because I can't sit here knowing that there's, like, this many rats.
Ooh. No, I would be screaming and freaking out.
Yeah. The field near my house has a lot of rats. And me and one of my other friends, Charlotte, we were drunk, and we went to go pee in the middle of the fucking field. And I was like, ew, like, stop peeing on my feet. She was like, girl, you're peeing on my feet. And we looked down, and there were just fucking rats everywhere.
Oh, my God. I just got, like, tingles in my ass from that. I hated it.
Like, because we're so, like, we couldn't fucking pull up our pants because we were so scared of the fucking rats. So we're literally running, like, pants at our fucking ankles, fucking pussies out in the middle of the parking lot. And then we had to, like, we literally grabbed, like, baby wipes or whatever she had in her car, and we were like, yeah, we're never peeing there ever again.
My God. Yeah, no. Rats, bugs, snakes. Like, I'm not, like, one of those people that's like, but if I was in the presence of one, I would drop dead.
Exactly.
Like, not my
like,
thing.
I can't do it.
Not my thing whatsoever.
Yeah.
Gosh. Jada, I have some bad news.
What's the bad news?
Your moment of fame has come to an end on Gossip with Grace.
Oh my God.
No.
Did you have a good time?
I had a great time.
Oh my God, I had so much fun with you.
No, you're the best. This was
You're
so
the
much
best. Oh my God. Because we were getting, like, this felt like therapeutic.
Yeah.
Like, just talking about all the shit that we don't like. Like, I had a
yeah.
good time. I needed this. Especially with the week I've had.
Oh, girl, the Wingstop.
Yeah.
I told you about that.
No.
That did
like,
it for me.
way too much.
The
way too
fucking
much going
IUD
on.
just randomly bleeding. I can't.
I almost shit my pants. Like,
Oh yeah, that was fun. I was like, you can't shit your pants in the. Aren't you wearing light pants?
yeah, I'm wearing light gray pants. I'd be
Are
like,
you serious?
yeah. I would actually drop dead.
Oh my God.
Anyways, follow Gossip with Grace.
I would shit my pants, but please follow me.
JK. If you want to see more fun clips of Miss Jada and I, go follow GWG Unfiltered on Instagram and TikTok, and make sure that you subscribe to Gossip with Grace on YouTube and do whatever on Spotify, whatever. I don't know if it's follow, subscribe, whatever, but make sure you give 5 stars because we got that hater that's trying to. Someone, like, rated us 1 star on purpose, so we're trying to, like, figure it out.
Rude.
So
Yeah,
we got to get our
very.
ratings back up. But anyways, as we discussed, we always close out with the song of the week, and we have to perform our own rendition so that we don't get sued.
Oh.
So I'm going to have you announce it after the drum roll because I forgot the name of it. This is Jada's
Okay.
pick.
Okay, this is my pick.
All right, and the song of the week is...
Peggy by C. China.
So again, we have to sing it ourselves, and I want you to take it away because I only know the one part. So
Oh,
I will
I
join
have
in.
to, like, literally pull up the lyrics. Just give me, like, 5 seconds.
And I need you guys... I know Kate's been saying, like, she loves this song, so I know
Oh my
Kate
God,
knows
I
the
Listen,
love
words.
it's a rap, so I'm horrible at talking fast when I have to read
this is like a
something.
breath of fresh air, like mixing a rap into this season. I'm so sick of the rock. Like, I thought there was more songs that we could do with it, but like no one fucking knows rock
Yeah.
besides like
it's
me and
not
Taylor,
as- yeah.
my roommate. Like, so
Oh, do
Rock
we
is
have to, like,
fire.
actually sing it?
yeah,
love
we could
that
just
rock.
sing the
Okay.
one part if you want.
Oh, okay. We can do the... Do you need the lyrics or no?
I just know up to pants. It's the only
Okay. We'll just sing that part. Ready?
he said.
1,
Oh,
2... Oh, yeah. Oh,
that part. That's
Okay.
literally the only part I know.
that's all you... Okay.
Yeah, but if you want to keep going with Kate after, like, I will sit back and watch.
No, it's okay.
I'll be jamming.
Okay.
Okay, period. Ready?
Yes.
Set, go.
He said he got a big dick,
but he's scooping it up in his hands.
Oh, fuck, I said pants again. Oh, my God.
It's hands.
But he's scooping it up in his hands.
I told him to put
that
that shrimp
shrimp
back in his fucking pants.
All I know. Okay, to-do list, top of the to-do list is to memorize that song just for you, Jada.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I love that song so much.